I think we've got a giant masculinity issue in the United States, in the world right now, but it is a giant issue where men are not men. Just think back from when you're growing up and just looking over the decades, right? Of just what spiritual leaders and men in the house look like. It's a giant issue right now.
I had a real powerful visitation when it was between the 26th and the 27th day of the counting down of the Omer. And when the power hit is when I was on the platform and the Holy Spirit hit me with fire, and I rose up and I screamed out, "Where are the men?" And it's not just where are the men? Where are the men's men? So in Tammuz, if you look at the Tammuz on the 17th, you had 2 guys, Joshua and Caleb, who were men, and then you had 10 guys who were wimps. They had what we would say, they had no chutzpah at all. They had no courage. I think men in the month of Tammuz, I made 3 points here. Number 1, they need to examine their sight and their view of the world. What's your worldview? I think that you're going to have some insight. You're going to have worldview. Your vision I need to probably do a whole podcast on this, vision casting and having vision boards, because what you see is what you will become. What you say is what you'll become, and as a man thinks in his heart, so he will become. It's the whole principle of King David. Hiram had to build David a house because David had a sheep shed mentality and he needed to become the king of Israel. So he needed to move into this palace in order to start thinking like a king. Why? Because his eye gates need to see, listen, I'm in this huge palace. I am the king. You can't be the king and live in this like a sheep shed. And then the other thing is being seen as a witness. I think men it's important that they understand that, particularly for me with my grandkids and my congregation, my family, they're watching what they see me do more than what they hear me say and do. They're watching. And so this month of Tammuz is what's your worldview? What's your vision for yourself? What are you looking at? And then the key is how do people see you?